Hi, I'm Mike Mathis, the Executive Director of PACT. I'm so pleased you're able to join us tonight as we reminisce a little bit about where we've come in the last couple of years. When I was hired to help implement the merger and help build the new organization, there were 3 important organizations with 3 boards, all trying their best to do great work. But invariably, they would end up competing with each other for fundraising and volunteers, and duplicating efforts when it came to special events. The merger was an idea whose time had come, and all of the board members who helped make that happen deserve a thank you and a round of applause. It is never an easy thing to wrap up a nonprofit and turn over the reins to a new group of people, even if they are old friends. The merger, I'm proud to say, needed nearly all of the over 200 votes we received to make it happen. In fact, there was only 1 no vote from among all the members and all the board members of the 3 nonprofits. It took a few months to pull off, but it was finally effective on January 1st, 2021. PACT was born. Once we accomplished the merger, we set out to work on our 4 primary programs: Chamber, Main Street, Tourism, and Economic Development. Our big economic development attraction project in 2021 was the courting and successful landing of the Alliance Outdoor Group. Carl Sisler told me about a business owner who might want to move his company to a friendlier climate. I followed up, and thanks to the excellent work of the City of Centerville, the State of Iowa, the Appanoose Industrial Corporation, and Indian Hills Community College, we were able to convince Nathan and Liz Steeran that their investment would be safe here. They built a $2 million office and warehouse out in the certified site across the street from Lee Container, and they hired over 20 people to work there. That puts $1 million into our economy every year. Join me in thanking Nathan and Liz for taking the risk to move here. We are grateful for the risk they've taken and look forward to a very successful 2022. One of the keystone projects of 2021 was Traxler Hall and First Street Development, LLC. I absolutely love this story. It's a story of a whole community coming together to make something entirely positive happen, and thus contribute to Centerville's ongoing renaissance. The community college is so well led. Their growth in the number of students has been breathtaking. In fact, they've had to turn some prospective students away. That's never what a college wants to do. So Noel Gordon let the community know about their challenges, and a group of local leaders and investors came together to risk their own credit ratings to build a new, beautiful dorm and lease it back to the college. Once again, it took all of us, a community collaboration, to make this a reality. The First Street team put their fortune and reputations on the line. Appanoose Industrial Corporation loaned some of their funds to the project. PACT put some of our revolving loan funds into the project, and Farmers Bank stepped up to fund the lion's share of the build, 80%. Of course, the college's willingness to lease the building is the key to the project happening. This dorm cost $2 million to build and is only possible because we all chipped in together. Let's have everyone here tonight that represents First Street Development, Farmers Bank, AIC, and the community college stand up for a bit and receive our applause for our profound thank you. The final collaboration we want to highlight for economic development in 2021 is Project Armory, what used to be known as the Hubbard House, now called the Douglas Fir Apartments, and Rivet 51 Tap Room. How exciting is this project? With the help of Jason Frazier at the City of Centerville, Brad Brauman was the recipient of a $100,000 Catalyst grant from the state of Iowa to help clean up and repair the old Armory building. PACT helped write the grant, the city acts as the grant administrator, and the state, of course, is the funder. That said, Brad and Susan Brauman will spend much more than the state to make this renovation a reality. The Armory had unfortunately become a flop house over time, and Brad and Susan have already removed 100,000 pounds of garbage and 40,000 pounds of scrap metal. When the project's done, the community will have 8 beautiful new apartments, a space for a health spa, and the Rivet 51 tap room. This will take what was a building to a void and turn it into a destination. Thank you, Brad and Susan Brauman, for your personal investment, which is considerable, your ability to see the diamond in the rough that is Douglas Fir Apartments, and for all the sweat equity you've put into this truly catalytic project.
Hi everyone, I'm Shyla Elliott, the Main Street Executive Director. Though I have been in this position for just over 3 months, I have been working on many different projects and events to help revitalize the Centerville Downtown District. Working with business owners to apply for grants and planning activities in conjunction with Delaney, the Tourism Director, to bring more retail and restaurant business to the community are just the start of what I've been working on and learning over the past 3 months. Over the last couple years, Main Street has received grants which have not been celebrated at an awards banquet, so tonight we are excited to do that. In the past few years, Main Street has been awarded many grants to help revitalize the Main Street district. In 2020, Jeff Burns applied for and received a cash match grant, which is a cash match grant for up to $100,000. Jeff was awarded $32,000 for his project Good News, Read All About It, which will fix the facade of the old Daily Iowegian building. The project will consist of removing the shingled awning, updated windows, doors, paint, electrical, as well as refurbishing the masonry work. Jeff is planning to complete the project by December of this year. In 2021, Carol Baloma and Hope Hancock applied for the Challenge Grant. The project known as Hope for Howell is planned to be completed in phases. They applied for the Challenge Grant to assist with Phase 1. Carol and Hope were awarded $100,000 to help with the Phase 1 cost, which consists of repairing the masonry tuck point, renovation of the retail areas and office spaces, repairing wooden doors and windows, and a new installation of the HVAC system. In addition, they will be updating the plumbing and electrical lines for future upper-level housing. Carol and Hope plan to complete the project by December of 2023. Main Street is broken up into 4 sections which outline the Main Street concepts of what Main Street does. Those 4 sections are design, economic vitality, organization, and promotion. The committees are made up of volunteers that own or manage a business located in the Main Street district. Each year, the design committee awards $3,000 facade grants to multiple businesses to help preserve the exterior of the building. The facade grant applications are due in January. They are a cash match grant that can be matched up to $3,000. If you have interest in applying for a facade grant in the future, you can contact me at the PACT office for information. In 2021, Main Street volunteer hours increased by 52% from 2020. There were many volunteer opportunities throughout the year, totaling in over 1,500 volunteer hours. Since merging into PACT, volunteers have had more opportunities to give their time in a position that they better understand. In 2022, the organization committee is planning to create a way to better develop and show appreciation to our volunteers. Throughout the year, PACT hosts many events and hopes to create more foot traffic in the community. The Economic Vitality Committee has set a goal for the year to help businesses by using the themed shopping events to cross-advertise businesses in the Main Street District. In 2021, PACT hosted 6 retail events in addition to Shop Second Saturdays, which are held on each month. Bike Night was a success this year, which was held on the 4th Friday of the month in May through August. It brings live music and food to downtown Centerville, which also helps the local business economy. The Farmers Market was held May through September each Thursday afternoon. The Missoula Children's Art Festival was held on June 21st of 2021. Over 200 children attended the event, which included crafts based around the play, The Snow Queen. Many children grades 1st through 12th participated in the play held Saturday evening, which had over 125 people in attendance. The art festival will be held again this year on June 13th through the 18th. We are excited to continue planning events in the future that will help bring excitement to the community. This Saturday, we are hosting Bring on the Madness in downtown Centerville. We hope to see you all there.
Hi everyone, this is Christina Larson, PACT Office Manager. Our golf tournament last year was our most successful yet. We had 23 participating teams and 9 hole sponsors. We were able to raise $3,900 for our Silver Cord Scholarship Program. Thank you to AmCor for being our ball sponsor and to the volunteers that came out to help. Chamber Bucks are a great way to support our local businesses. In 2021, we sold $10,000 worth of Chamber gift certificates. All of this money goes directly back into our community. With this successful program, some of our PACT members have been able to pay their PACT dues 6 times over throughout the course of the year, just with the amount of Chamber gift certificates used at their stores. Our holiday sampler was well attended, and we had many local businesses participate. We also put together a holiday sampler cookbook with 16 years worth of local businesses' recipes and photos. This year, Santa was able to set up shop at the Ritz and was able to visit and take photos with hundreds of Appanoose County residents and visitors. My oh my, what a wonderful day Pancake Day 2021 was. This was one of our most successful Pancake Days. We sold a record number of shirts. We were able to get Pancake Day shirts in all 50 states and 4 countries. Thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors, local businesses, and families for continuing to support Pancake Day. We also want to say a big thank you to our wonderful Pancake Day committee. We would not be able to do it without them. We have 14 amazing volunteers who year after year devote their time, over 2,800 hours, to help put on this huge event. We would not be able to pull off this event without all of your support. We can't wait to share the 2022 Pancake Day theme with you later tonight.
Hi everyone, I'm Delaney Evers, Tourism Director for PACT. My role did not exist until about a year ago when Mike Mathis, the PACT Board of Directors, and the Tourism Committee created for the very first time a full-time job to focus on increasing the impact that tourism can have on the economy in our region. Appanoose County Tourism and its committee funds so many annual projects throughout our community that some of you might not even be aware of, including Bike Night, Children's Art Festival, the Fire Department's Car Show, the Garden Club, holiday decorating, and public Wi-Fi on the square. One of the first tourism projects we tackled in 2021 was our Centerville Summer Cinema Outdoor Movies, where we transported our guests back to the 80s with some awesome throwback films. This was such a fun event to host, but it took a ton of hard work. I personally wouldn't have survived without the Centerville Young Professionals, stepping up to help run the concession stand each month and helping with setup and teardown each night. A big thank you to the 3 businesses that took a risk supporting a brand new event, Fairway, Parkside Animal Hospital, and Farmers Bank, as well as all of the businesses that signed on as activity and premium seat sponsors. This event wouldn't have been possible without your support, and we look forward to the adventures this year's series will bring. The holidays are always an exciting time of year in Appanoose County, and last year was no exception. The Centerville Square was transformed into a winter wonderland with the addition of fresh garland and holiday decorations, and our retailers worked their tails off to host so many fun shopping activities for our community and visiting guests. 2021 also marked the return of the Christmas Tour of Homes, which consisted of 4 beautiful houses throughout our community. These families deserve a huge thank you for not only the hours and personal funds that they put into this event, but also the fact that they opened up their homes to hundreds of visitors, something not a lot of people are willing to do. This year's tour was so well attended that we were able to donate $2,500 from ticket sales to the Centerville Weekend Backpack Program. Please join me in thanking the 4 families that opened up their homes to us this year: Nathan and Abigail Davis, Bob and Becky Evers, Rodney and Jamesa Miskimmons, and Brad and Robin Spurgeon. Since 2011, in addition to paying over $2.25 million to help build Honey Creek Resort, the Tourism Committee has awarded more than $300,000 in grants to Appanoose County projects, with over $100,000 of the grants being awarded to communities outside of Centerville. One of the most exciting things we were able to accomplish in 2021 was awarding over $80,000 in tourism grants to so many wonderful projects and organizations throughout our communities. Some of the projects that were funded through these grants included necessary updates to the Appanoose County youth baseball fields, advertising for the Southern Iowa Junk Jaunt that brings in hundreds of visitors to our local retailers twice a year, and Moravia area betterment for updated signage, lighting, and decorations to draw Rathbun Lake traffic to the community. Additionally, the committee agreed to provide annual funding for Molten Jamboree and Moravia Fall Festival each year to keep these local festivals and communities thriving. The last tourism project I'd like to mention is our successful Guinness World Record attempt at last year's Pancake Day. Pancake Day is a behemoth of an event to pull off any given year. Now throw in taking a year off and adding a big project like this, it's quite the undertaking. Luckily, the Pancake Day committee was up for the challenge and our tourism committee unanimously agreed to fund the project. Our volunteers served over 14,280 pancakes, beating the previous record of 13,000 pancakes. We cannot express our gratitude enough to the sponsors and volunteers who commit so much time to this event every year. It would truly not be possible without you. I would also like to extend an extra thank you to Lisa Oglesby and Travis Knowles for holding down things in the pancake tent. We wouldn't have accomplished this feat without the two of you.
Hi, I'm Mike O'Connor, Mayor of Centerville. I am so lucky to be the mayor during this time of rebirth in Centerville especially, but the whole county of Appanoose as well. Something exciting is happening here thanks to all of us working together to make positive change happen. Think about just a few things. The Law Center ballot passed and is well underway. This benefits every taxpayer and citizen of Appanoose County. The Centerville Public Schools ballot passed, which rebuilt the high school football field and will also provide a new high school, which our kids deserve so much. The Indian Hills Community College ballot passed. This will result in $20 million of construction happening in Centerville and ensuring the college remains in Appanoose County for generations to come. Average wages in Appanoose County increased over $1 an hour in just 1 year. This has never happened before. COVID sparked a shop local push that resulted in many retailers having their best year ever. PACT's been winning on all fronts: tourism, Main Street, the Chamber, and economic development. It would be hard to overstate the impact GoPitchTV is having on this renaissance by reporting on all the success happening. The attention we are receiving from outside Centerville is so gratifying as well. Some examples are the Register story on the Continental, Mike Mathis's article about rural renaissance, the National Public Radio interview with Delaney Evers about our world record. Now, if that doesn't get you feeling positive about our community, I'm here to tell you this is a big deal. I couldn't be more proud to be a part of what's happening here and where we are all headed in 2022.